Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Lecture by Mr. Domne. I am Amit. In this video, we will going to do one more Python project. So in this project, what was actually the scenario is here we will going to search any keyword in the list of file. Normally, we search in the text file by using Control F, right? We do Control F and we search for any symbol and we find it like just like let me see OS, and we do find next and it will show you wherever it find OS, right? This is for just one file. If you want to find it out in a multiple file, then you need to select the path and you need to select the directory from here, right? So in this way we usually do it, but today I will going to show you with the help of Python code how you can search any keyword in the list of file. So before going to that, let me show you how I achieve this. This is my folder in which my code is there, and this is one folder I have created where this set of files are there. Let me show you first content of file. This is one file in which it is written hello world. It is one file in which I have written this is a Python file, and there is some more files are there in which this is file 1, this is file 2, this is file 3. Like that I have a content. You can see here I have a content I have added here. Now suppose if you want to search anything in your list of file, how you are going to do that? So suppose let me search for this hello world. So how I will going to search for that? So first I will execute the code. First I will execute the code in the command prompt, and then I will explain you how this code works and how I have written this code. So before that, let's come to the command prompt. Go to the path where your project code is there. My code is in this folder. So first I will go to this path. You can see I'm copying this path. I will go to the command prompt. I will paste it there and I will reach to that path. I will be on that path. Now, in order to run the file, you need to first write down Python. What is the name of file? You can see the name of file is find string. So I have type it and I will press enter. So when I press enter, it is asking me what text you want to search. So I see in this hello world. So I will going to type hello world here. Now you want to paste the path where you want to search. So here this is present in this folder. So I will pass the path of this folder one. I will copy this whole path. I will paste it there and I will press enter. Now it is showing that hello world is found in. You can see C user the whole path hello.txt. Now let's check whether it is really present in the hello.txt. So when I go to this, so you can see this is the hello.txt file, and I can show you also. See, this is hello.txt, and when I will open it, it is showing hello world. So in this way I have shown you how you can search it. Let's search for the another keyword. Let's search for this Python file and check or learn Python. In this we have a learn Python. Let's check for that. So I will going to run once again. The input is learn Python. The path is same. It's showing learn Python found in python.txt, right? In this way, with the help of this code, you can find it out any keyword with the help of the Python code. And here I can show you the Python file. When you open this file, you can see here this is a Python file and the learn Python keyword is present. So in this way, we have seen in this video how you can get the output of the code. Now I will going to explain you the code. Here I have used import OS. This library or this file you need to import on the code. The reason why we import this OS file, so that this code will be get compatible with your install operating system of your system and it should run properly. So that's why in order to make compatibility with the current OS, we import this. This text is for accepting the input from a user. As you can see here, so the this input text that you are getting, this is because of this. So here I have created one variable text, and I will going to, and here I have taken input command. So with that I'm going to accept an input from a user. Okay, now this is command is to accept path from user. Now once you accept this path, this is a user defined function I have written. How it's working: in this user defined function, def get file, whatever path you will going to read will be assigned to here. Okay, the path is passed from, so you can see in the line number 5 you will accept the path from the user. Once you accept the path, here I have written f is equal to 0. Currently I have taken one variable f and I have initialized with the 0. Why? Because in case suppose if you are not reading any file, or suppose the path is wrong or file is not present or keyword is not present, then it should give a error that not found and return false, right? So here I have taken this f is equal to 0 now, so that as we read the file this value will get changed. Now os dot this child directory, that is your path. Now you are going to pass the path. This path will be copy here, and now your file will be read from the current path. This is for files is equal to os.list directory, means whatever the directory that you currently you pass will be assigned to this file. Now file name in a file, whatever the keyword that you have passed, it will make, now it will going to search for every file name in the file. Okay, suppose here we have a, how many file, two files are there. Okay, let's take an example. Here we have a three file. So for file in a file, in the sense file is a temporary variable. For file in a set of file, so this file will keep on changing or based on the number of file you read. Now here this, there are three file, right? So how many time that file variable will change? Three time. This is your temporary variable. Okay, so file name in a file, absolute path is equal to os path absolute path equal to file name. So here, so here whatever file name that it will going to read, it will read from the current path. Whatever path you have read it, it will read from that path, because you have, here you have assigned os dot this chdir is for child directory, which is the path that you have passed to this. It has recorded that path, means it has saved the path. Now you will going to check it. Absolute path is equal to os dot path dot absolute path file name. So it will going to check for every file name. If os dot path is directory, means if this path is present in the current directory, if the data is found in the file and is present in the current directory, or it is present in that path, you will get the file name. Okay, you will get that file name. Otherwise, if the data is present on that file, it will open that file here in the read mode. It will check if the text is in f.read. If it's there, then it will make the change. It will assign f is equal to 1 and it will print the text found. I repeat once again. Here this, how this flow start here. For file name in a file, means from the set of file you will going to check for every file name. If that particular file is exist on the path, then it's fine. Okay, if this os dot path is directory absolute path, means the path that you pass it, if it is in on the pass, on that current path is available, means suppose here I have passed this, right? Here I read this path. Here, if you can see, I have passed the whole path name. If this path is exist on the path from where you are reading it, then it's fine. It will not be given error. So here they are checking if OS path is file absolute path, means if the file is open, means the data, then they will open the file. And if the text is, and then they will check for that data, means first they open the file. Here this instruction is to open file in a read mode. Then they will check for the text on the file with the f.read command. This f.read command is used to read a file. Here you can see this f is assigned with open file name r, means here you are opening a file in a read mode. So once you open the file in read mode, you will check it. If the text is present in the read, means if you read that or if you find the text, f is equal to 1, and you will going to print the text. And finally you will going to print the path also where you find that. Now here you can see it. When I pass the string that I want to find it out, search, and the path, it shows like this, that learn Python found in, and it will give you the path, right? Python.txt, same thing. This whole instruction for same it is. It will open the file first in the read mode. It will search for the text in the file, and if it found that, it will print that, as well as it will print the path with the file name, and then it will return the true. Okay. If in case f is equal to 1 and text is not found, it will print that text is not found. And you can call this function from this is a function calling. How it is usually the code works: when you write this code and when you call this function, so as you call this function with the path, the the flow will go to this function. They will come here, they will assign the path to the OS child directory, means now OS will look into the path. Then they will check for every file name whether that particular file name is present on the current path or not. If the OS path is directory is correct, then they will get all the file from that path. They will collect all the file from the path. Now the third step is they will open the file in a read mode. They will check for the text in the file. If the file, if the text found in the file, then they will print it. Otherwise, they will check for the f value, and if the text is not found, they will print the return false. So in this way I've shown you how you can search for any keyword in the set of files. So if you like the explanation, if you like this video, then please subscribe, share, comment it. Thank you. Bye.